Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Doom with your daily global quarantine stream for the third time. Hopefully, it'll work this time. I don't know what's going on, having some connectivity issues, but we shall continue to try to do this. Hope is it working this time? What's up, T? Okay, so obviously we're going to have some issues with the buffering or whatever, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into the news. What's up, Gene? Stop messing with the live stream, Roscoe. Pamela O'Connor. Hello, everything. How's everything going? Pretty good. Oh, what's happening, old Cummings '08? I thought you disappeared on us, little lady. Great to see you. Yeah, I've been doing all my live streams and videos on this channel for like, 2 weeks now. What's up, Arata? DK? XRP $1.80. What's up, Bradley Moore? Miss Erin Marie? Okay, so we got unknown forces target a Mossad safe house in northern Iraq, eliminating of the army along with 3 airborne units. Already voiced concerns over the sudden Russian military buildup of Crimea and Ukraine's borders. Moscow continued the military enforcement. The video of railways transporting tanks. China's bond market hammered after Huanong bankruptcy rumors. I guess that's a major bank in China. Not sure. What's up, Rose? I don't know why it keeps buffering. Why are they doing this? Oh. Is it buffering again? What's up, LA? UK is moving all wealth out of the country, expecting nuclear attacks, and Russia and China keep making joint declaration to attack USA if interfere in Ukraine, Taiwan. Source Hal Turner. What's up, LA? $1.80 XRP, buddy. Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Iran has announced that from tomorrow, Iran will start 60% uranium enrichment. An additional 1,000 centrifuges will be introduced at the Natanz facility. U.S. inflation is accelerating and increased by 2.6 in March from 1.7% in February, higher than expected. Even the federal chairman Jerome Powell said that we was going to experience inflation. They said it's going faster than they thought. It's up 1% in 2 months. Well, I offered you 35 for that Jag. Yeah, you was right. Due to technical difficulty, Sibo has been fired and replaced by Roscoe. The great reset happened, yet it's on its way. Jess Crypto's going parabolic, buddy. Top U.S. health authorities have recommended a pause in the J&J jab as they investigate links between it and blood clots. Russian security services arrested professor of Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology, Valery Golubkin, and charged him with high treason. He studied hypersonic technology, so apparently he's giving Russian hypersonic technology to whoever, maybe America, or so pissed about it. He had almost 700, bought it at 20 cents, was stolen. That's horrible. Off Grid says any day for the boom. What's happening, Jessica? Good to see you. Pentagon confirms leaked footage of pyramid-shaped UFO spotted by U.S. Navy as real. U.S. won't let Nord Stream 2 pipeline get into the way of its relationship with Germany, Defense Secretary says. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Ryabkov stated that Kiev and the West will bear full responsibility for any deterioration of the situation in Ukraine. War, Wayne. Microsoft successfully sued two North Korean hackers for causing company losses, but it's unclear what will be gained. Russian military forces at the Ukrainian border have to withdraw, says NATO Secretary General Stoltenberg. They're saying, you must withdraw. That's the kind of threats they make right before the war happens. They're like, listen, we told you got to go. You're not going. We're just going to go ahead and light your ass up and drag your ass out. Says terrorists are being recruited in northern Syria to fight against Russia. Said Mary has no power. OneChain CEO and founder Jack Lew reveals that XRP tokens will soon be able for DeFi use cases on the blockchain interoperability platform. So basically, they're going to say Basically, they're saying that aside from all the cross-border remittances and different things that it's already doing, XRP is going to be DeFi capable as well, and that's just crazy news. I can see XRP at $30 to $50 by the end of the year, maybe even more. Who knows? Hell, that's going to XRP is going to do like Chainlink did. And they just won a lawsuit to dismiss the SEC's request to look at Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse's financial records for the last year to 3 years. The judge struck that down, and that was basically what their whole case was over, saying that the CEOs were selling unregistered securities. They weren't saying nothing about the exchanges or the people, just the CEOs themselves for whatever reason. That basically just shut down that whole case with the whole Ripple and XRP thing. It's only a matter of time now. Wow! Japan is to release more than 1 million tons of contaminated water from the wrecked Fukushima nuclear power plant into the sea. The government has said a decision that is likely to anger neighboring countries and local fisheries. The health minister of Austria has resigned. Don't know why I even care about that. NATO General Secretary press conference. Oh, they were saying that, he said Russia must leave the Ukrainian borders. Iran says Israel behind sabotage at nuclear facility to disrupt its efforts to have U.S. sanctions lifted in Vienna talks. Iranian FM Zarif warned to take revenge, while Israeli PM Netanyahu said will never allow Iran to obtain the nuclear capability. China is now calling on the global community to urgently start the negotiations on space arms control after flatly refusing to take part in any nuclear agreement with the U.S. last year. An intelligence official who asked not to be identified in order to discuss clandestine operations said an explosive device was smuggled into the Natanz nuclear facility and was detonated remotely and took out both the primary and backup electrical systems. Russian Orthodox Church reveals it will regulate professional exorcisms after series of deaths during rites performed by amateurs. So they were saying unqualified preachers or whatever were trying to cast demons out of people, and people were dying and killing people, and it was crazy. National Guard and curfew in Minnesota after body cam footage of Dante Wright's accidental shooting triggers more outrage. So we got some more riots going on. Got my son playing the Freebie Coin app. They got games and payout to Coinbase every Tuesday. I got like $2 in Litecoin today. I just put it in Anchor though. Yeah, that's what's up, Anthony Wapal. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. $2 of Litecoin in 10 years might be 20,000. You never know. Unconfirmed reports of clashes between Polish and Belarusian forces near the border with Ukraine. Troops from Poland and Belarus clash along the border. Like I said, that's still unconfirmed. There's a lot of people saying it, but nobody's providing a source whether Belarus and Poland are actually clashing. When the Indian Point power plant 25 miles from New York City shuts down later this month, it will become significantly harder for the state to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels. Minister Sajjan participated in a virtual meeting with NATO colleagues from Lithuania, Poland, UK, and US to discuss support for the Ukraine and concerns over increasing Russian military activity near Ukraine's borders. A Florida teen died after she stepped on a downed power line while trying down power line and got electrocuted. That is awful. Can't find anything either, unknown comic. Other than people saying it happened. I can't find a link either. Mexico has committed to more troops at the border. Honduras and Guatemala also increasing security at home to reduce number of migrants coming into the United States. Canadian Defense has full support for Ukraine. The U.S. servicemen, oh, whoa. DNR separatists are reporting that the U.S. has sent a small contingent of special forces soldiers to Ukraine, 12 soldiers from the U.S. Army Special Operations Command, and various weapons. The U.S. servicemen were transported by helicopter to the base of the 73rd Naval Center of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. It was also announced that the 73rd Naval Center Operation Group was the active Ukrainian army in the Donbass war zone. So basically, they're saying they just sent some U.S. troops to the Ukraine, probably to help train up the troops and things like that, or as directors or strategists to tell them what to bomb. 12 is a little low on the number. Taiwan records largest air incursion by Chinese Air Force with 25 planes, fighter jets on Monday. That was yesterday. Trying to get a hold of the county because Chambers Creek is just homeless and it needs to be cleaned up. All day, pro-Russian sources saying Ukrainian army is shelling the outskirts of Orlivka with an IFV and AGLs, and right now with 120 millimeter mortars. China's top disease control official has admitted that locally produced COVID jabs aren't highly effective. Lebanon expands claim over disputed maritime area with Israel. Powerful explosions have been occurring every 3 hours at the La Soufriere volcano. U.S. Secretary of State Blinken stated that we warned Russia about Ukraine. President Biden made very clear warnings on the issue. If Russia engages in aggressive activities against Ukraine, this will have consequences. Global food commodity prices mark their 10th consecutive monthly increase. I think that's everything. And Ukraine deployed ballistic missiles to the front line. And that's it. Hey, what's happening, Carlos Balbuena? Good to see you. The Ukraine thing is getting out of hand. Yeah, it's about to pop off any time. They're saying that Russia or Putin specifically is having a press conference on the 21st, and it may have something to do with the whole Ukraine situation. We'll have to wait and see. There's lots of threats coming back and forth between NATO and Russia and NATO and China. Said they refused to evacuate Vincentians till they got the judge. Yeah, like they were holding Assad spies there, apparently, Anthony. Oh, and I promised somebody that I would got some Storage Chef freeze-dried long-term food storage packages in the mail. It was sent by a subscriber. I promised him that I would try one of them on the live stream, so I'm going to be doing that now. What's happening, Molly D? So I got my water boiling. It should be ready. I got to go get a bowl, and I'm going to just mix it up and stuff while I'm on here. So let me go grab that real quick. I did promise I would eat it on live stream. Give my review. So today on okay, so here's what it looks like. It's called this is a pasta primavera. This is from Storage Chef. Yeah, Storage Chef is the name of the company. Comes in this sealed mylar like bags. I don't know if you can see what it looks like inside before I dump the water in it. Yeah, this looks like some noodles or whatever. I got the hot water right here. I'm basically just gonna dump it in there and stir it up, and stir it up, and stir it up. I don't want to put that in there. So if you can see, there's the colors aren't that good on this webcam, but anyway, it's in there. Said you have cups of water. I use 3 because for some reason they always tell you to put too much water in every one of these recipes. What ends up happening is it gets all soggy and mushy. So I'm just going to go with 3 cups instead of 3.5. Who are you? What is it? Hey, on the CB Cooking Show? Any news? Yeah. Basically, Stoltenberg, the NATO commander, whatever the hell his title is, the head of NATO said that Russia must leave the Ukrainian border. That's the biggest news. We've talked about every single day how Russia and Ukraine are building up more and more troops on the border there. Well, General Stoltenberg is saying that, they got to leave. It's just, basically that sounds like an ultimatum to me, like leave or else kind of thing. That weren't his exact words. He just said Russia must leave the border with Ukraine. That's the biggest news. And China flew 25 fighter jets over Taiwan's airspace. That's the most they've flown over it to date, and that was yesterday. Wow, this stuff's really going. This is like cooking here. You got to let this thing soak for a while. Says it just keep stirring it, so I'll just continue talking and flapping my jaws and stirring. My other channel should be good by now, but for some reason it's not. They said I was banned for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna have to try to do a video in the morning on the main channel, see what happens with that. But if it doesn't work, I'll do one on here. Think the world would lose to China, Russia, and Iran? I think by design, yes. If that's what the plan is for the NWO, which it probably is. But I mean, even with China and Russia, I think we could still win that war. It depends. If it's going to go nuclear, whoever launches first will probably end up being the winner, unfortunately. U.S. should leave Russian. I mean, you're not going to be a winner if you get nuked regardless. But I mean, they'll be the one with the most survivors left over, I guess. Yeah, it's a storage chef pasta primavera. Miss Aaron, who said that? Rose. See, there it is. I just got to keep stirring. This stuff's good for like 30 years as long as you don't puncture the bag or whatever. The U.S. should leave Russian borders. Yep, I agree. There's the PayPal link. If able, please consider a donation. Thank you, Miss Aaron Marie. Click on the PayPal link right there on her comment and send some PayPals. My autocorrect changed borders to beers. Heard video of Russian military equipment movement. Where's the Ukraine army? No one wonder what Gannon ties is up to. Beers are great. Get some Roscoe noodles. Doesn't primavera mean fresh veggies? I guess it's got some fresh veggies in here. It's got like string beans and carrots. See, here's a little chunk of carrot. It looks pretty good, actually. Looks better than some of the other MREs and stuff I've tried. I just spilled this stuff. Yuck. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to stir this thing. Must be about 15 minutes because these noodles like have to literally be cut. Looks like they're still very al dente. World War III is definitely about to start. U.S. might get nuked. Uh-oh. New World Order, a new rap band. See, I put the 3 cups and it's still going to be too watery. I hate when they do that. Tell you to put too much water in it. It's called for 3 3/4 of a cup. I put 3 and it's going to be like soup. Unless it ends up sucking up the rest of this water, and I doubt that's going to happen. So I should have went with 2.5 cups. I'll know that in 20 years when I use the rest of it. Unfortunately, I doubt that'll be the very last thing I eat is my long-term food storage stuff. You know, if we do get into an apocalyptic situation, and the way things are looking right now, I'm assuming that'll be within the next 2.5 years that I'll be down to these. That means all my other preps will be gone in 2.5 years, probably, if we survive that long. What I was thinking, there is a military base. It's a small one, though, Joint Base Charleston, the Air Force Base there. I think it's the Air Force. Hell, I don't remember. Anyway, that's not very far at all. So if they get nuked, I'm done for. Black Roscoe's going to nuke us and blame it on someone else. Wonder what will happen tomorrow when the U.S. ships arrive in the Black Sea. And Russia has threatened to shoot fire on those ships too. One's going into the Black Sea. What's up, Gene? Good to see you, Chris. You on here, Nathan Panky? Are you hiding, lurking in the shadows? Yeah, I definitely think it's going to happen. I don't see anybody backing down. You know, as far as NATO and or Ukraine and Russia, NATO's already said they're going to get involved. Russia said they're going to blow up our ships. Sorry, if we blow up our ships if they, if we start conducting missile strikes on Russia or on Russian troops in Ukraine. I am so mad at these people told me to put that much water in there. That stuff is so soupy looking. It smells really good though. Once again, it's Storage Chef Pasta Primavera. This stuff's supposed to be good for like. I think I can just about time to try. I like my noodles a little al dente, but I don't want them chewy though. Just a little bit of you know, I definitely don't like them mushy. Yuck. You can't really see, but there's still so much water. See all that water that's still in there? They told me to put too much water in it. The recipe called for 3 3/4 cups of water. If the U.S. and Mexico got into it and Russia was their allies and sent warships to Mexico coast, that would be a problem. What about all the Chinese and Russia troops inside of Mexico at the border? I've heard nothing about that, K King, whatsoever. Molly D. Heard Chinese troops were in Canada. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and try it now. I've started as long as I'm going through the noodles. Feel like they softened up some. There's still quite a bit of a yuck in there, a lot of bit of water. So if you ever do buy these and you put the whole bag in there, do not, I repeat, do not put 3 cups of water in it. Go with 2.5 of boiling water. Definitely a half a cup would have been perfect. Less. Let it sit, Miss Anne Marie. Okay, I'll let it sit for a while. It says to just continue to stir for like 15 minutes or something. What does it say? Remove the oxygen pouch, being 3 3/4 cups of water to boil. Add food, reduce heat to medium. Cook for 7 minutes. Stir frequently. Let sit for 8 minutes. You're right. I gotta let it sit for 8 minutes. I never read the directions. I appreciate that, Miss Erin Marie. And it's supposed to actually be cooking, but I just boiled the water and dumped it in there because I can't really cook on the live stream because there's no stove in the garage. No, I haven't put any seasoning in it yet, Molly D. I'm gonna try it raw first, and if it, without any seasoning, because it's already got seasoning in it, you can smell it. It smells good, but if it still has a bland taste, I'll add some salt and pepper. But I'm gonna try it just straight out of the pack first. After I let it sit for a few more minutes, let it sit. You got it. That's pretty close to us, Molly D. I had a dream I was at Titlow Beach by the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. I saw a Chinese drone blow up and start firing at everyone on the beach. A missile came and you woke up. Probably you with UV light, locust seasoning, not cicadas. So I did create my Uphold account, LA. I still haven't sent it. I tried to buy something and it got declined by my debit card. And all I had to do was click yes to approve it. I had the money in there. It's just I have to click yes. My bank sent me a text message asking me if it was that purchase was me. But it also had a $300 ATM withdrawal. And I wasn't sure if that was like saying that's one that I did or were they were trying to withdraw money from my account, 300 extra dollars. So I didn't go through with the purchase until I figure out exactly what was going on with that. But I did just do a recent purchase of 300 at the ATM, so I'm assuming that that's what they were talking about. But I didn't want to take no chances, and having to take 300 and some dollars instead of $30. And Betas in Washington, get a mini oven for the garage. Yeah, yeah, I definitely have to be on the ready, LA, because you never know. Shit, we might wake up tomorrow and XRP could be $10,000. Doubt it's going to go that high this soon, but I mean, literally, it could go up to $5 in a few days from now. Because I mean, think about it. What was it? Gold or whatever the name of it is. It was $6 and something. Went up to like $290, something like that, in the course of a couple of months or a month or something. So anything's possible at this point. So I'm not selling just yet, but I'm keeping a close eye on it. If it retests down to about $1.40, I might just sell a little bit, just to get my money back out of it. I'm thinking it's just gonna, it'll keep doing like it's doing, just pumping, like up, down, up, down, up, down, but it keeps going higher highs. Making Chitlin MREs, Molly D. Might try to start learning Mandarin. Yeah, I'm not trying to start learning. I ain't be the damn serf of the People's Liberation Army. They're just going to have to take me out. I have not yet, but I know how to do it, Gene. Thanks to LA. You got to create your Uphold account. Let me see if I can do this without divulging any financial secrets. Money, 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 money. Okay, so what you have to do is click on whatever cryptocurrency. Trying to do this without showing my information. Yeah, this doesn't have anything. Um, Click on your wallet. I can't do it. It's going to show my information. But basically, you just click on your XRP wallet, and then it's got a little send arrow. You click on the send arrow, and it says enter amount, and then you'll have to enter the amount, and then it says continue. Then you'll have to put in what address you're sending it to, and that'll be your Uphold address, and then it should go through. I haven't actually sent any yet. I'll probably maybe tonight just to see how it works. Not a lot, just maybe 20 XRP or something, Gene. But I'll let you know how it goes. Not investing, I took everything out, but whatever comes into my wallet from the game app, leave it there. It's like 16 cents a share. It might, but yeah, it's going to. Anchor is going to blow up. 16 cents. Yeah, it'll be. I haven't did any research on Anchor yet, but it's definitely going to blow up like everything else is. Said Nemo, hun, how are you? What's happening, Ram? Has Roscoe been secretly speaking to the Chinese in his cage? Yeah, he's been using. I was wondering what he was doing in there. I keep hearing something go boop, 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 boop. You like the Morse code thing or whatever? It's like, what in the hell are you doing in there, Roscoe? And he'd take his paw and hurry up and swipe something up under his bed. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of gadgets and doohickeys he's got in there, but that's probably what he was doing, revealing my coordinates to the People's Liberation Army of China. Yes, from my Coinbase wallet, Gene. Have you tried it already? Roscoe relatives are from China. Yes, that's true. It is a Chinese breed. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not watery. Well, still a little watery. That's as swole up as I'm going to let it get. I'm going to just pour the rest of this water out. I can't do it. Well, that's the flavor. Hell, I don't know what to do anymore. So anyway, it fills up this whole bowl of thing. I don't know how much this is. I guess about a third of a gallon the size of this bowl. A big bowl. Let me see. What can I do in retrospect so you can see how big the bowl actually is? Like, here's a phone. There's a bowl. Okay. So it's a pretty big bowl. Now for the taste test of this stuff. Looks like it's done. Still a little bit of water in there, but not too much. It's not mushy. Where you been? I was looking out for video. The other channel started thinking you hit crypto retirement. Finally found your other channel. Yeah, let's scratch off. No, I haven't hit crypto retirement yet. Not even close. I don't have enough left to retire unless something just goes 20,000% or something like that. So I really downsized on my crypto last year, towards the end of the year, when the SEC case came and everything. I was mostly invested in XRP, and I sold the majority of it in December, January time frame, not knowing what was going to happen with that lawsuit thing. And now the price is $1.80. I had 10,000 at one point. I bought most of it between 17 and 22 cents. If I would have held all 10,000 right now, it would be worth $18,000. But I didn't. This is actually really good, people. So I would definitely recommend a Storage Chef long-term food storage. The pasta primavera is good. I would literally eat this for dinner like this, you know. What are we having for dinner tomorrow? Oh, we're going to have some of that freeze-dried pasta primavera. It's got a really good flavor. What's happening, Roy?
BSing?
No, it's good. It really is.
I
got touch trying. Just take a little bite. Just taste the noodle. That's good.
Not for me.
It's really well seasoned. It's like that when you first take a bite, you can taste so much of the seasoning. It's powerful. What is that? Basil or oregano? It's very oregano forward, but it's good. You don't like it?
Oregano forward?
Yeah. I learned that from them cooking channels Zoe watches. Did you like it?
It's not something I would eat on.
I
don't think I'd eat it anyways.
You wouldn't?
No.
Not even in a doomsday scenario?
Well, I don't want to starve, but
no. Yeah, you would eat it then?
Yeah.
Well, I like it. So, pets don't like it, and I do.
It's very well seasoned, though.
Yeah, it's very well seasoned. What's up, Tanya? Huh? No, I got a drink. Thank you. Said when all else fails, pour hot sauce on it, scratch off. Mm. Yeah, well, that was pretty much the updates for today. I mean, it is what it is. It's going down. What's happening? Didn't I see Roy on here? Hey, Tanya. Thought I seen Roy. Hey, Roy, what's up? Why does LA get a wrench? That's my brother from another mother, Daryl Calhoun. Me and LA think a lot about a lot of things, but not everything. I had to put that disclaimer in there for Toots. He said the price. Okay, so the person that sent this to me got 4 bags of this, 4 bags of beef fried rice, and 4 pouches of apple cinnamon cereal with milk for $40, which is a really good deal. This is 4 servings, so that's 12, 24, 36 servings for $40. So you basically $1 a serving. I thought it was a really good deal. Said Roy needs his wrench back. Yeah, and a pack of playing cards came with it too. Yeah, but like I said, Tits didn't like it. I think it's delicious, honestly. I would eat this like for dinner. This probably is my dinner tonight. Let's cook shit. Let's Tits cook something different that I like. Did I watch Mary Greeley? No, what happened, Tanya? What was Mary talking about? Uplift and thermal venting on Yellowstone? General Searle said he's got 2 wrenches. Oops, one's a hammer. Someone loves me on another channel. I should be back on my other channel tomorrow, or at least by this weekend, man. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be 2 weeks. You're afraid of I'm a mod on a channel where everyone is a mod? Yellowstone's having earthquakes? Yeah, you got your wrench, Roy. You're welcome, buddy. So hopefully we'll be able to go back to the old channel tomorrow. It may get banned. I mean, I may be, if I get one more like on there, I'm completely done with that channel. So be sure to check over here for videos if something happens over there once I do get started back up. You're a mod on 4 channels and have no clue what to do. Go ahead and message on your channel. Please hit me back. 3 feet of snow and 9 below zero in Alaska. That's terrible. All right, everybody. I guess I'm going to cut it short tonight. I'm going to finish tearing these noodles up. They're really good. Tets don't like them, but I do. Thanks again for the donator, the person that sent me these. I'm definitely going to order some for myself. And all of you guys should too, because you know the war is coming soon. The quicker you order, the better. And I'm not selling nothing for them. They're not paying me. I just think they're really good. This is really good noodles. Yep. Thank you, Gene. All right. Much love, prayers, lessons, everybody. Have a good night. And if any major breaking news stories pop off, I'll be sure to make another video. My apologies for all the buffering. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it. It just does what it wants to do. Yeah, you have a good one too, Wildebeest. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Did you want a wrench too, Wildebeest? I'll just give anybody that wants one. How about that? Oh my. Said you saw a TikTok this morning where the ground split open during the Wyoming earthquakes. Oh no. In Wyoming it split open? Don't be trying to ban LA either, Daryl Calhoun. I know y'all be going at it. So no banning LA. You cause trouble with tools, Wildebeest? Okay, it's all good. Oh, well, I'm going to have to check on that. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Much love, prayers, and blessings. And keep Darlene and Cass in your prayers. You said you and LA play. Yeah, Roy is nice to everybody. We appreciate you, Roy. You're welcome, Daryl. Good night, Sorrow.